Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best scorer of the 2020 decade. He averages a consistent 30-plus points per game scoring run on very high efficiency. He's the leader on a very high-powered OKC offense, but he stands out compared to other incredible scorers such as Steph Curry, who has an unlimited shooting range, and you got players like Giannis, who much bigger than Shai. So how is Shai able to put up 30 a night, pretty much with ease on high efficiency, when he's not half the size, but he's way smaller than Giannis? He doesn't take high volume shots like Curry, but he is still proven to be unguardable. In this video, I'm going to do a film breakdown as to why Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been the most dominant scorer of the decade and arguably the best player of the decade as well. So make sure to like and subscribe for more film breakdowns, and let's get into the video. So let's take a look at this clip where Shai has the ball at the top of the key, and this is probably what it's going to look like for most clips, just because he's the point guard. The offense runs through Shai for OKC. Take a look at the defender. The defender does not have a front foot, so it makes it easy for Shai to drive right by. He uses a pound dribble right here, crosses up his defender, leading it for a wide open, uncontested mid-range shot. And this part right here is just work in the gym, where it's you just got to make the shot now. But still very impressive for him to get open like that. Let's watch this back one more time. You know that Shai does the most scoring damage when he tries to get to the paint. And most elite drivers, such as Shai, they rely on pure acceleration. However, Shai, he relies on his deceleration to get to the rim or just to get in the paint. So what Shai does here is he drops his hips, which lowers his center of gravity. And then as you see right here, when he stops for the pull-up jumper, he uses a pound dribble gather, which slows the tempo, ultimately making the defender overcommit right there and then crossing him up, leading a wide open shot. And that's something anybody at any age can do. The only problem is making the shot, which is not an easy shot to make either. And obviously this takes a lot of hard work, talent, everything. But once you break everything down, you realize, there's not much more you can do defensively. Like Shai might just be unguardable. Now, I'm going to be real here. I don't think this clip is too crazy. The only thing you look at right here, he just elite ball handling right there. And then right here, he knows that, he has plenty of room. He beat his man, and then he sees the next closest defender, doesn't have a chance to contest the shot, leaving him with a pretty open three-point. And he has a three-point shot, so he's going to 100% take it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spoil this play. It's back-to-back three-point plays right here. And for Shai, he's an incredible scorer, but he's not somebody that you know of to take three-pointers like that. But he has been shooting, knocking down 38% from three now. But his driving's so elite that when he's guarded, even at the top of the key, defenders they're worried more about the threat of him driving than the threat of him shooting, which ultimately leads for open threes like that, and this instance was a game winner. This clip right here is similar to the one we reacted to first, except this one's going to be another three-point attempt from Shai instead of just his typical mid-range or paint drives. But pay attention right here where he tries to blow by his defender, and then he drops his hips right here, lowering his center of gravity. He does a pound dribble to gather, slowing the tempo, and then his defender overcommits. Ultimately, he falls, and Shai can either shoot or pass here. Obviously, Shai's a great shooter. He's going to take the shot, leaving him with the open shot for three. And then another case where this is at the buzzer, and he makes the three-pointer. This right here is another three-point play, and I think this is a great example of his threat of driving. Eventually, makes the defender overcommit again. Like I said, he drops his hips, lowering his center of gravity, and then that ends up slowing the tempo. And like I said, defender overcommits, tries to contest, ends up not really being a contest, leaving Shea with another easy three-pointer and another buzzer beater for a game winner this time. All right, this right here might be one of my favorite plays. It's pretty much just an ISO the whole time. Now, take a look at Dillon Brooks's top feet or top foot, and that's going to be where Shea is trying to attack to try to open up Brooks's body and get a easy drive-by like right there, as you see right here. And then he makes the adjustment, and then Shea crosses over, and then right here, he tries to fake for the mid-range, trying to get Brooks to over contest and getting him to blow by him. And then basically getting the open shot. Let me go over that one more time. So we know Shea's going to attack the top foot, which you see right here. And then he does it the entire way down. And then you'll see when he tries to fake like he's going to take a mid-range. Doesn't pick up his dribble, but makes it look like he's about to. He tries to get Brooks to over-contest right here. Then he sees him going to be double team in the paint under the rim. So what did he do? He takes a step back and pulls up for a fadeaway mid-range right off of the paint and ends up making that one look pretty easy, but that was a very fun play to watch for sure. Now here's another instance. Shea's going to come off this ball screen right here, and Harden's covering him in man, and he pretty much blows by Harden, but he's going to stop, lower his center of gravity, make Harden overcommit, avoids getting stolen by the other defender right here. And watch right here as he's still contested, but he's still going to end up making that shot because SGA's release point is at the very height of his follow-through, making it nearly impossible for anybody about the same height as him to contest a shot like that. Now, what we've seen so far in this video, just from watching these couple clips, is what Shea does really well is make his defenders overcommit, especially when he's driving. So what could you guess is going to happen here? As time is expiring in the game, he makes his defender overcommit. And how does he do it? As I've explained multiple times, he drops his hips, lowering his center of gravity. He uses that pound dribble gather, and that makes his defender overcommit every single time. If you don't believe me, just watch every single time it happens. Now, a lot of Shea's ability to get open relies on just people knowing that he's a threat, because a lot of other players couldn't get open the ways he does just because players can't score the way he does in a lot of cases. Because right here, he has defender overcommit again right here because his defender knows that Shea could definitely make that shot. And but that leaves Shea with a way easier shot where it's just an open mid-range. But a lot of players wouldn't be able to get open like that just because they don't have that level of scoring threat. Now, this play right here is just another instance where Shea's going to focus on his defender's top foot, and he's just going to try to attack it and get to the rim here. Now, he try to open up his defender's body, as you see right here. Shea doesn't play at a fast pace either. Obviously, like I said, he focuses more on deceleration and acceleration right here, and the defender overcommits. Shea, although the defender did stunt for a double team, didn't bother Shea. And like I said, he's able to make these shots because of the height of his release point is a lot higher than a lot of other guys in the league. And it's pretty hard to contest. I mean, as I was just talking about, I'm going to be real, this play is a lot, more so just kind of skill. Obviously, the entire thing is skill, but it's kind of just basketball skill rather than IQ skill. But right here, you could not contest this shot better. Obviously, he got blown by. Still incredible contest. And look where the ball is when Shea releases that. You have to be a Victor Wembanyama to block that shot. But, when it's impossible to block your shot, that's why you're greatest scorer in the league. Now, here's what we saw earlier. Is a similar instance, but Shea actually executes it way better this time. Obviously, attacking the top foot right here. And then he ends up actually getting off his defender right here, leading him with a pretty open shot. But here is the instance where his defender actually over contests, and Shea ends up driving to the lane. That's just an incredible shot, but he ends up driving to the basket, taking the easier shot, high percentage shot rather than a mid-range. All right, here's another perfect example of making a defender over contest. Shea easily going to drive down the lane, and then right here, he's going to stop. Look like he's looking to pass right here. He pump fakes his defender completely over contests, and it leaves him with a open shot and just an incredible shot right here. Obviously, it still could have got blocked, but very impressive shot. Now here's Shea against the double team for a second. Off the screen, he's getting trapped for a little bit, but Shea just looks up at Lou Dort right here, and that opens the threat of maybe he's going to pass the Dort. So makes LaMelo Ball have to recover onto his man, leaving Shea one-on-one. And, I mean, we know what it looks like when Shea goes one-on-one. He makes his defender overcommit once again, and just another easy layup. And it's contested a little bit, but like I said, with Shea's point of release, it's just not contested. There's another play right here where Shea's ultimate scoring threat lets him get another easy open shot off. His defender's going to stay on him through the screen. And right here, Shea is one-on-one now. He has another defender helping, but it's just Shea versus the defender right now. And then you see right here, Shea's going to show the ball, and that's just his overall scoring threat that makes his defender jump right there, knowing that Shea can make that shot. And Shea's going to take the easier, uncontested shot rather than a tough contested layup. Now, Shea's ability to get to the rim at will is the reason why he's broken Wilt's records. I mean, it's incredible. You see right here, he's going to just pass his defender, avoid the stump by picking up his dribble, and then just get to the rim right there. I mean, you can't do that any better than the way he does that consistently every night. And this player right here is just pure bag work from SGA. I mean, there's not much more the defender could have done. He's pretty much double-teamed right here. Can't really pass. His only option is really to shoot. He's picked up his dribble already, and he's overcome 2 contests. And then the third one right here, he just embraces contact and drives into the layup. That is just incredible play from SGA right there. Not a lot of players can do that, and like I said before, is a level. The reason he can get shots like that is because of his previous scoring threat. Now, we've seen a play similar to this before. And Shea gonna have the ball, and then right here, when he sees the other defender come to stunt, he picks up his dribble a little early, but he still manages to get into the paint under the rim and make the layup after just simply being faster than his man, and then getting around the defender under the rim. Just incredible bag work from SGA all around. I feel like it's pretty obvious that Shea is an anomaly. Even in the generation we're in, he's still absolutely unreal, and he's by far the greatest scorer, one of the greatest scorers in modern era, by far the greatest scorer of the decade, the 2020 decade. I mean, you cannot guard him. How do you guard Shea? You can't. We just broke down the film. There's no way you can really guard these, even with the best defense, some incredible defense. He's still making buckets. I mean, he's just a bucket getter. But he's an anomaly because he proved he takes threes, but he's pretty much proved that 2 has been worth more than 3. And I mean, it's got him to average or to have multiple 30-plus points per game seasons. So, I mean, he's an all-around anomaly. Incredibly fun to watch. And let me know your thoughts on Shea as a scorer, as a player, whatever. Just comment down below. Let me know any of your opinions in the comments. I want to do more, film analysis, film breakdown. So let me know a player you want me to do that on. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll be posting daily in the off season, pretty much daily during the season as well, just covering pretty much anything NBA basketball related. So make sure to like, subscribe, follow for more basketball NBA content.